Well, here we go. 1968 Roadrunner. Now Darren, Mr. Clown 903, has been working on this meticulously for the last week, prepping up the trunk and the engine compartment for paint. So we ran into a couple problems with it, but you know, it's problems that can be solved, because everywhere you look there's going to be problems. But as far as the engine compartment and the trunk go, it looks like the motherfucker's ready for paint.
Deck lid is ready for some single stage. It's ready for single stage too.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what we're doing. Single stage. Make sure you blow it out really nice and get her done. We want all that sand out of it, because what happens when you sandblast?
It's all fucking dirty.
That's right. Everywhere. Everywhere. Sandblasting is not the way to go.
Not the way.
So basically what happened is the previous owner of this car had the whole car sandblasted. I can imagine what kind of work he had to go through to actually get the job done. Sandblasting is not the way to go on these old cars. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All it does is remove all of the factory etching on the car, and at the same time it also leaves behind so much fucking trash, so much fucking bullshit, that it takes hours and hours and hours to get rid of it. And you definitely can't use water, because using water will just rust it out. Once you sandblast a car like this and leave it in bare metal, it will start rusting, just like the surface rust that we're looking at inside the floor here. Now what we're going to do with this is we're going to go ahead and pour 15 that bitch. We're going to make sure that that's covered with some nice thick pour 15 rust converter paint, and be done with it. Do we have to go to the concourse restoration of repainting the floor? I don't think this floor was even painted the original color, and if it was just spackled in there just to give it some color. So we're going to go ahead and hand paint it with a brush, and I believe that Clown Guy 903 is the one that's going to do that. Have you ever done that before, Darren?
Yeah, I've poured 15 some shit before.
Okay, well, this whole floor needs to be pour 15 as soon as Norm, Mr. Concrete Guy, decides to bring it over here, because if he doesn't bring it over here soon, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy some pour 15, and then I'm going to charge him for the pour 15, because I need to get my shit together and get this fucking car done. This was supposed to be an in-and-out fucking quickie job situation, and it's really turning out to be a restoration job that's taken months and months, Mr. Hobby fucking car that it's turning out to be. So you can see that the deck lid has been sanded down to 320 dry. It's ready to go ahead and paint with single stage paint. But the problem we have with our single stage paint is that it's about one shade too fucking bright. In a situation like this, does it really matter if the paint is one shade brighter than it's supposed to be? No, it doesn't. Because once the whole car's painted and it's down the road, it all looks the same anyway, because you're doing an inside-outside paint job, and it really doesn't matter. But to some people, it has to be flawlessly perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the gallon of paint that you're looking at right here. This is a brand new gallon of paint. This is single stage paint, urethane single stage, and the owner requested that it's a shade too bright and he doesn't like it. So now we have to go hand mix this to the color chip, which is actually printed on paper. And when you're dealing with a color chip that's printed on paper, it's not going to really be the exact authentic color, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and match it to the paper chip that is printed on paper that was probably printed 25-30 years ago, and get it to that color. At that same time, I'm going to go ahead and get 2 gallons of base coat paint and make sure that it is exactly the same as this paint. Now if the owner would have went with this paint over here, we could have just told the Ellis Color Supply, go ahead and mix up 2 colors with the same color code. But now it's come to the situation that we have to mix up the 2 gallons to the color code and then hand mix it to match the paint that we're going to get hand mixed when we go down to the paint store. It's a big fucking situation, but a situation that always has the solutions, one way or the fucking other. So I presume you're done blowing it out.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been sanding on that thing? Because this was supposed to be your project only.
Yeah, I've been sanding on it for
about what, a week and a half?
No, fuck no.
Off and on, a week and a half? Yes.
Fuck no.
It's Wednesday, you started a week Monday. It's off and on for a week and a half, dude.
Off and on. I started last Tuesday.
Okay, well, okay, let's just say a week then. Who's gonna fucking whine about one fucking day, Darren?
Okay, well, it's
all right, but how's it looking? We still got to get the hood out of the trailer because we got to paint the inside of that with single stage. Yeah. Now, if we get the paint matched perfect, which we seriously doubt that we're gonna, you know how owners are with their cars, and since we're painting the whole car inside and out, I mean, you know, come on.
Yeah.
But Norm's a nice guy, so, you know, we'll go ahead and accommodate Norm. Let's just hope he doesn't bitch and complain at the end of the fucking job, because you know how I feel about people that bitch and complain, especially when I have a big giant notice, beware and warning, right here that explains everything about people that want to bitch, moan, groan, and complain. But you know the real answer to that fucking poster that I put up there over a year ago? You want me to tell you the real answer? Nobody reads it. They don't give a fuck. I ask you if they saw the sign when they walked in.
You ask people all the time, they're like, what sign?
What sign? What are you talking about? I didn't see no sign.
I know, I've been here when you've done it.
Yeah, but when you walk in the door, that's the first thing you see. It's like, what the fuck? Nobody fucking pays attention and nobody gives a shit as long as they're pleased and satisfied.
I know.
Kind of like our collision job over there. I saved the guy $500 fucking deductible, and what do you think he's gonna do when he picks it up?
He's gonna take a
Probably
fucking...
bitch, mom, groan, whine, and cry.
He's probably gonna take a fucking magnifying glass
He's gonna take a magnifying glass to it and make sure I didn't fuck him in the ass. Because that's how people are. When you save their deductibles and help them out. Kind of like Squatter in the next bay. Let's go see what he's up to. He's probably gonna tell us to fuck off, but that's okay. Even though my friend Pete's helping him. So now we'll get a little talk with Squatter Guy and see what the fuck's going on with him and what is he doing? I don't know. What are you doing? What's going on?
Drive shaft in.
Why? Don't you have other stuff to work on, Squatter?
Squatter. Okay, we're gonna go there.
You got a car right here you can be making money. You got a car right here you can be making money on. That's more important to get that done today than my car. Okay, well, this was supposed to be done 6 months ago and still sitting in the same spot. Just like a squatter. Just like a squatter. I must start calling this car Squatter Car. How's that sound?
Always waiting on you.
How's that sound, bud? Should we go ahead and call it Squatter?
Squatter Car?
Yeah. It's supposed to be done 6 months ago and it's still fucking sitting there. But we're not really worried about that. We're not really worried about that situation because it's always me that's always helping everybody out. And you know, sometimes when you help people out, you get to the point where you think you're getting fucked because you're too easy. You're too easy on people, and people take advantage of you when they find out that you're a nice fucking guy. What am I gonna do? I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck. Because right now, all I'm worried about is getting this motherfucker out of my shop. This thing's been here for 2.5 fucking years, going on 3 years. Here's a good little example of what the fuck's going on here. This little piece of aluminum that you see right here that I just painted, I got one on each side. How many hours do you, the viewer, think that my friend Pete has in 2 little pieces of fucking aluminum, cutting them out, rounding the corners off, painting them black, mounting them on the car, and then repainting them so the rivets don't look fucking silver and the rest is black? How many hours do you think I got in to that? And I'm not even done with that yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you think about it, and then when we come back, I'm gonna tell you how many hours I got in that. That's right, I said fucking hours, I didn't say minutes. So what's the next plan on our fucking Roadrunner? What's going on? Because it's your project and you're the boss man on it. What's next? Because you didn't do a good job blowing it out, probably because you're wearing sunglasses on the job.
Well, I was wearing sunglasses because it was outside and all the shit was gonna get
I don't have sunglasses on.
Well, anyways, the next...
Squatter didn't have sunglasses on. Well, take your sunglasses off. You're looking like a dopehead with them. Thank you.
Okay, well, we just walked in outside.
Okay, fuck outside, dude. Wear them when you're in your motorcycle or in your car looking cool.
Okay, well...
What's the next plan, Stan?
The next
903 fucking guy.
I always do what's right. I never do anything wrong. I'm a romper room doobie, a doobie all day long.
The next plan is we're gonna go get the fucking.
I'm not in a good mood.
I know. Let me talk. We're gonna
Go ahead.
We're gonna get the fucking hood out of the trailer.
Yeah? Are we gonna drop that as we're taking it out?
No, fuck no. We're gonna put it on a stand.
And then what?
And then I'm gonna fucking hit the inside of it with 180 and then 320. And
You don't have to do it with 320. It's a brand new hood. 180 is more than sufficient.
Okay, well I didn't know it was a brand new hood. Well, 180, boom. That bitch is paint
But
ready.
what I want to know is when are we gonna paint this bitch? 903.
Whenever the fuck Norm.
Whenever the fuck we get the shit going, I'm ready. I want to get it done. I'm tired of all this squatter shit sitting around.
Hey, I'm ready too. I got all my shit paint ready. It's all ready for that single stage paint.
Make sure that's blown out good. I don't want dust flying out from here because you said it was blown out and then I go back to paint it and it's not. So have you had a few minutes to think how many fucking hours I got in those 2 pieces of aluminum? Had you? Let me tell you how many fucking hours I got in 2 pieces of fucking aluminum. And these 2 pieces of aluminum that you see right here, I got 3.25 hours. That's 3 hours and 15 fucking minutes dicking around and installing these fucking things right here. That, my friend, is what the fuck you call production. That is what you call building a car. Okay, am I getting paid 3 hours to do that? No, I'm not. I'm not getting paid 3 hours to put 2 measly pieces of aluminum on. Mainly because if I charge the owner 3 fucking hours to put those on, he's gonna bitch, moan, and groan and wonder why the fuck it costs 3 hours labor to put 2 little measly pieces of aluminum on it. So that's basically where you get to the point and you say, you know what, fuck it. Let's just get the shit done and get the motherfucker out of my fucking shop. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about this squatter. What about this one? When can I get on that? When can I do something with this? The wire harness has been sitting on that piece of plywood for 3 fucking weeks. Can't even get that shit done. 903 fucking guy. Because I got all this other shit. I got too much fucking work for what the fuck's going on here. It's my fault. It's my fucking fault. Why? For being the fucking nice guy. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Nice guy fucking that I am. We're still working on this, Roadrunner. When is it gonna be done? We don't fucking know. Because one of the reasons is I got part of my shop stalled out, can't even work in it. Alright, so now we're exactly at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the same fucking day, and we actually got the car in the paint booth. The 68 Roadrunner is in the paint booth and the owner just happens to be standing here, so let's get a little gander with this guy about the color of the fucking paint and if it's even gonna work for what he wants. Restoration guy that he is. And before we talk to the owner, you can see that the paint was taken down and we went ahead and hand matched that to the color specs that he wanted. He actually went with us to make sure, because that's the situation you have right there, is when you take it into your own hands, that finger comes out, not the thumb. Because when you do see the thumb, that means everything's okay, but when you see the finger, you're gonna get a good fucking. So we took the owner down there to make sure that it was matched up the color that he wants, which is right here. This is the color that we got. So let's see what he says about it, and hopefully everything's gonna work out good. Because if it doesn't, we got a situation.
Hey Pete, what's happening?
Okay, so I was telling everybody today about this car that you're restoring and fixing up. Come on over here a second, John. You're not going anywhere. John, over here.
Who's that?
Over here, dude. Come on. Okay, so Norm's been around for a while and all this, and all of a sudden we decided we're going to fix up this 68 Roadrunner. We're getting kind of picky on colors, Norm.
I'm not getting picky.
Getting a little picky.
No.
We're painting the whole car, dude.
I want it to be maroon, not red.
So you're telling me that the color that actually was mixed was not maroon?
It was not.
You know, and painting the whole car inside and out, it's going to really make a difference.
Yes, I don't want it red. I want it maroon.
You're not going to give me this line of shit where it's a situation.
When it's done, I'm going to go
chop,
like
chop,
this.
chop. Am I right?
Chop, chop, man. Come on.
No.
We're not going to have a chop, chop, chop situation on this
Chop,
car.
chop, Pete. Come on.
Chop, chop, man. Come on.
Okay, so let me ask your opinion. What the deal is we got a gallon of paint mixed. He picked the color out himself. I didn't do it, okay? I had the owner pick the color out. We went and got the gallon of paint. He said he didn't like the color. So what's your opinion on that angle?
Change the color.
What?
Change the color.
That's what we did. and the owner went down there with me to do that. So now he's satisfied with the color. So you think everything's gonna work out?
No,
You don't?
he's really picky, you know.
Yeah. He's starting to act that way. Being the friend guy that you are,
It's maroon, Pete.
okay, I sure hope so, all right?
Look. It's maroon. Look
That's
at
the
that.
color
That's
you
red.
picked. That's what we got now.
No, that's the color I picked.
I want to get you on film saying that's the color I want.
That is the color I want, and that is the color I picked right from the beginning.
Okay. Yeah.
Ellis Color did not mix it right the first time. Not
You
my
don't
fault.
have to throw their name in there like they screwed you around.
They didn't. They fixed it.
Okay.
I'm not unhappy with it.
All right. So are we ready to paint now?
Paint it. Do it.
Do you want to walk in there and check it? Double
No,
check?
no.
Come on, let's go. Come on, owner fucking guy, 1968. You want to come in with us, John? We'll get your angle on it too, okay?
No, I know how this is going to end.
So we're gonna let the owner double, triple check it out and make sure that everything is properly done, because I don't want to be stuck in the ass on it saying, well, you know, you should have done it this way and you should have done that, and you know, that, this, and the other. All right, go ahead, check it out, go ahead.
It's looking.
Don't touch it,
I'm not
okay?
touching it.
Don't touch, I've already waxed and greased it. What's going on?
It's beautiful.
You sure?
Paint it. It's the trunk. It's beautiful. Paint it. Paint it.
Do you see the high quality, high tech tape job we did so we don't get paint all over your primer that we got to wet sand?
Beautiful.
Okay, we even went to the furthest extent. Let me show you what we did here. Okay, we even went ahead and put cardboard in there so it won't suck any of that bullshit sand from sandblasting the fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say piece of shit. I didn't mean to say that, John. I didn't say that. Okay, I didn't say that.
You can just edit that out, Pete.
All right. One other thing I want to do.
Motherfucker, what's up?
I want to put some paper
And I guess
over the
you need
wheel.
to get
I'll do
your
it
feet
right
in there
now
and start covering that up.
I'm gonna cover it.
Why do you want to cover it? It's not even the steering wheel that's going in there.
because it's still a 1970 Roadrunner steering wheel.
So?
I don't want to get overspray on it.
Oh, Bobby, wow. Did you hear that? He doesn't like an overspray on his 1970 steering wheel.
I can sell that steering wheel.
How much is a steering wheel like that worth, Norm?
$150.
Cover it up, Norm. Let me ask you something else right here. Look what we got. We got some old antique white shit.
I don't care about this.
Are you sure? What about the upper control arms that look rusty and need painting?
Don't care. I'll
Are
paint
you
it.
positive about that?
I'll
I
paint
don't
it
want-
black. I'll paint it black.
Okay, so just paint it and go with it.
Paint it.
Get your paper. I'm ready to paint, Norm. Let's go.
Paint.
I hate treating customers this way, but you know what? I'm sick of it, dude. It's over. I'm not gonna get shafted in the ass. I'm not gonna blame no more for shit that's not my fucking problem.
The good news is it's going to look good, right?
I sure fucking hope it is. It's gonna look better because it's gonna be one step on its way out this fucking door.
Bright red, right?
Yeah, right. Let's hope. Okay, we're gonna make sure that he checks it all out when we're all done.
Resale red.
There you go, bud. Resale red. So you might be the viewer guy. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing, Norm?
Well, Darren left the thing all messed up. I got
Okay, so Darren made it messed up, huh?
Yeah, I got to restart the tape.
Why don't you just use some plastic?
There you go, dude. It started. Can you get it from there, Norm?
I think I can handle it.
Okay.
No.
Can I do that?
It's like a do-it-yourself paint job.
Hey, this is a do-it-yourself situation over here. DIY Auto School, my friend. DIY Auto School.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that right there. Hell yeah, I'm talking about that.
Okay, where Norm messed up is he actually pulled the paper from the wrong end. If he would have pulled it from the tape side, then the tape would have broke off first and he wouldn't have to do all this. Let me get some paper. I'm going to help you and put the camera down. We'll get it taped up tight. Roadrunner 69. For somebody else, not my friend Pete. What a fucking bitch. I'm sorry, it's just been a bad fucking day. Bad fucking situational day. I'm just tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the situation. Always fucking going south and leaving me in the fucking cold. Alright? It's always me that gets the shaft. Always me. That's right. I'm whining and crying now. I'm a business owner. I have the right to do that. Small business owner at that.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
My friend Pete is now in the paint booth. He's about to start putting the paint on the trunk, on the inside of the trunk, and also the engine bay. We're going to use single stage on this to save a little money because it doesn't matter. Alright, he's moving up to the engine bay. Look at that beautiful burgundy. That's exactly what I wanted.
Looks red to me.
It's burgundy.
It actually has a very nice touch with a
spray gun, yes, it does.
So what we got, it's looking pretty fucking nice, dude.
Is it?
It's looking real fucking good, Norm. Talk louder if you're gonna talk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think you're gonna be really satisfied. I'm actually not as frustrated and pissed off as I was 30 minutes ago. The paint's going on thick, it's going on beautiful. It's a nice high gloss fucking finish. And I think we're gonna get away with a couple coats and it's gonna be a wham bam thing from now done situation.
Good.
See, a lot of people out there, they don't know how to paint the single stage. Am I right, Norm? Didn't you fuck up once?
Yeah, I
You
forgot
did too, yeah, you fucked up, see?
forgot to put the hard
You got to know what the fuck you're doing. Single stage is totally different than this, dude. Okay?
It looked beautiful, but it never dried. I had to strip it all off. Well, Pete's about to get back in the spray booth, and he seems to be a little happier now than he was when we started this deal. I don't know. You know Pete, he's probably the best painter I know. He may be a loudmouth, crying all the time, bitching and whining. I can't even get a shot of him in this. We're too close. Where the hell is he? There he is. I think we just ought to watch the paint go on and pretend it's a robot. What do you think, John?
Robots use language like that?
Yeah, they were programmed. They were programmed to curse. Or cuss, I should say. Beautiful. Look at that color. You know what's really good, John, about him having that mask on? You can't hear him yell.
I'm a little hard of hearing, which I find an advantage.
Here comes Pete. Let's see what he's got to say.
Alright, we got the first coat on. It's looking fucking beautiful. And if you want to bitch and complain about it, you'll have to go to Earl Shots, dude.
Alright. You know what's really good, John, about him having that mask on? You can't hear him yell.
If you want to complain and say that it's not good enough and the color's not exactly flawlessly perfect, then you need to go somewhere else, Norm.
Alright, let me check it. See if
We're not checking shit yet. We're going to go in a minute.
Alright,
I gotta let that dry for about 30 minutes and then we're gonna put the final coat on. I gotta say one thing, this paint here is awesome, dude. This paint's going on like fucking Elmer's glue.
Right.
And it looks beautiful. Damn, Norm, you had that zoomed in.
You touched the zoom, I
Alright,
didn't
are
touch
you
it.
ready to go out there? Okay, you ready to go look at it?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Alright, what do you think, Norm?
I like it a lot.
Does it look like factory original?
Looks like-
Probably better.
Looks like, well, it's
Probably
definitely better than factory original because these cars had runs all through them when they came
Were they
from
runs?
the
Where's some runs at?
No,
I
not
see
for
my,
you.
oh, here's some runs right there. Okay, well, you aren't even going to see that because it's going to be covered. So
Right.
don't worry about the fucking runs, Norm.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
They came that way from the factory.
Did they?
They really did.
Well, then there you go.
That's,
There you go.
That
dude.
just looks more
My friend
original.
Pete painted just like a factory original car. That makes it even more concourse restoration style.
Don't worry, when we pull this paper off, you'll see the runs on the side here. They all come. They all come.
But I can say one thing, the trunk came out pretty nice.
It's perfect.
Now, I still got to put one more coat of paint on it, but it looks pretty good, dude.
You know what's nice about that?
It's done.
It's done and it gets covered with a mat.
The whole thing gets covered.
Just the bottom.
Right, but you can still see all the
Oh,
red
yeah.
stuff around it.
Absolutely.
Alright, well, let me get the last coat of paint on it and I think we're done with it, dude. Are we happy campers so
Yes,
far?
love it, man. Love it.
Alright, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start wet sanding it down. Now hold on a minute, look what I found over here. Okay, where was it at? We have a dent somewhere, is that it? No. Where's the quarter panels? There's some damage here. That's not it, dude. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, there's some damage somewhere.
This right here. Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I do now. There was some damage on one of the quarter panels where somebody ran in something. Maybe it was the other one, but who gives a fuck? I just want to get it done and out of here, Norm. Okay?
I agree. Let's
So
get it done.
what's the next step? Are we gonna take this over, get the motor put in, or are we gonna just keep painting?
Keep painting. Get it painted, and if you want, I mean, you tell me what you want to
then
do.
what?
And then I'll just pull it over there to Gavin's and we'll stick the motor in it. I'll start putting it together.
Okay.
Finish painting. I'll bring the 415 over for the floor.
That'd be nice if you bring that over tomorrow so Darren can get on it. I want to get all this done, dude. Because we're getting ready to start wet sanding, finishing up a little body work. I could have sworn one of these quarter panels had a dent in it. Was it this one? Who fucking knows? Because we're gonna have to sand this down and reprime the whole car, dude.
Here it is.
Where we at? What? Where you got it?
Somebody hit it from the inside.
No, that's not what I was looking at. There's a damn like a hole hit it or something. I wrote that on the hole.
Or maybe it's under.
Okay, so anyway, there you go, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here. I got one more coat to put on, then I gotta go home.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like it's looking good, and it's starting to look like a car, and everybody's happy, and that's what we want. It's a big situation that says, you know, I just want it right, my friend Pete. I just want it right. We finally got everything painted. The owner seems like he's a happy guy. Norm seems like he's all ready for it and is excited. Did we get some runs in it? Yeah, we did get some runs in it. So fucking what? I mean, you heard Norm. It comes from the factory with runs. Did I put the runs in there? Or is that just, what the fuck? I'll be honest with you, I don't think I put those runs in there. I'm not too kosher to getting runs, especially runs like that. That must have been in the factory paint underneath the primer. So possibly Norm was right about that. And guess what? It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful situation and it's moving down the road and we got a customer that's happy, and that's the kind of jobs I like, is happy customers. You can't ask for more when you get a happy customer that says, you know what, Pete, I love your work. Let's look at the trunk. I think it came out beautiful. Too bad it's going to be covered with a floor mat. Too bad. So there it is right there. That's the color he picked. That's the color he's getting, and I think it's a beautiful color. And I think when we're done painting this thing, it's going to be an awesome ride. We went up all the way into the car as far as we could up inside and did the best we could to get everything painted inside and out, and I think it came out great. So the next step on our Roadrunner, happy customer Roadrunner car, is we're going to go ahead and freshen up all the bodywork because this car has been sitting around a while. We're going to go ahead and block sand it dry with 180. We'll get all of the imperfections out of it. Possibly we're going to have to reprime the car, and then once we do that, we're going to go ahead and wet sand it and get it painted. This is Pete. We'll be back and hopefully I'll have a better day than I had yesterday as we work on our 1968 Roadrunner that, yeah, has a happy customer.
It's a cocksucker. It's a son of a bitch motherfucking cocksucker's what it is, because it's a son of a bitch. It's like a fucking bastard.